dismantle it. Tax it, shake up the building and ramble it. Whip it, shut up the critics and analysts. Come through dripping, I'ma set it off. Game after game, you can bet it off. Quarterback got range if you block them all. Quarterback did an option and set it off. Duck, goose, linebacker coming through. Yeah. Watch the blitz on the left, we gon' block em. We some animal, yeah, we some gobbler. Man to man, we gon' cover you properly. Man to man, you can't beat me impossible. Red zone, this my highlight, my property. Do a quarterback sneakers on 4th and 3. Get the ends on the offensive block for me. I stiff him, I'm down, get off of me. I'm trucking them over, he under me. Back ends, wipe my sins, They can't win, No new friends, Football fast, they sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Champion. We want back ends. Wipe my sins. Wipe it. They can't win. No new friends. Football fast. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Yeah.
I just hike the ball and I look for the open man. The zone, I'm trying to get in. Open the play with the book of the champion. Get flipped if you trying to get in. I got the front defense, they got the end. Going for long, on 1st and 10. Gotta go hard, we gotta get all. No loss or excuses, cause we gotta win. They say they should be a fan. Get at your mans and mess up your plan. Look at your stands and look at your hands. I do what I want and you do what you can. I do it for fans, you do it for fame. EA Sports, we in the game. I am the coach and the player of the game. They gon' remember the name.
We want back in. Wipe my sins. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Champion. We want back ends. Wipe my sins. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the sight of their Dolphins emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels, and we're ready
it's
to
raining.
Go as the Dolphins get set to match up with the New York Jets.
Why does this kicker look like that?
Months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in week 9? Fielded about a yard deep. Look at the spin. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 3-19.
They run to the rookie from Virginia State, Trenton Cannon. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Watch it now, Barney. All right, here we go. 3-19. All right, now, lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56.
On 2nd down, Darnold dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL.
Too early.
So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
The rookie Minka Fitzpatrick with a pick.
Oh.
These guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
I didn't think I had to go aggressive on that.
Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity?
What
and the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Grant, he got Grant on there.
Kaiser now on 2nd down. Steps away to his left.
Oh, he's fucking open as fuck.
This is Parker. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 39 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this
was that
drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A first down throw for Kaiser. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Avery Williamson.
Okay, he rolls out a lot, so there's that.
For a loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's second
Oh
and
shit, he
11.
went 4 wide. Dangerous.
On play action, Kaiser rolling to his right. And throw right side complete to Parker. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Causing me problems.
First foray into the red zone for Miami. They come up first and 10 at the 16.
Causing me problems.
From the red zone now, Kaiser. He dumps it off to Drake. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
No.
Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser.
Why is that always open? What?
The 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Again, it's Kaiser. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And it's second down. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. To the air again, Kaiser. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. In for the score. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone that he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That
oh, no.
At least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking.
My fucking O-line sucks now.
Margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. This is hauled in by Deontay Burnett. And they work this
motherfucker slipped on the grass.
The 45. A good pick up there. 26
Mofo
yards.
slipped on the grass.
They'll run. This is
No. What's going on with my own line? Holy shit.
The tackle by Robert Quinn.
They cannot block
the football here in this first
that.
quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of them at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to them, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Okay.
toss complete. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they love it.
And he's going to take it in for a
Ooh, got the user of that receiver.
As his guys are in for 6. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude.
All right, we got you, buddy.
Oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing.
My user is shit right now. I gotta start using him better.
That's fielded in the end zone. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They go play action here.
Oh, give me that.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Apke, what are you doing? What are you doing, Apke?
That he's going to get this on.
He got scared.
13-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way.
That blitz scared him.
Everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
I can't run to the outside with
this. This play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed.
I needed him to block the outside. I had a touchdown. Fuck.
3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back.
I'm not risking this. Fuck that.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 3rd down, it's Cannon, and he'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Oh, let me let the... I need the win, actually.
It really messes everything up
get that win.
Offense because no longer are you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action's kind of gone out the window.
Let me get that win for kickoff, buddy.
And last but not least, you don't get to dictate it all when you want to throw the football, and that really hurts you as an offense.
And the first play will be a field goal try. And Myers able to knock it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do?
Get him. Yeah, you ain't rolling out on me, buddy. No, no, no.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. He's going to air one out.
I should have swatted it. I should have swatted it. That was dangerous.
Incomplete. And the ball is going to be
My fault.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence. On arrogance, your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last. And he's going to go down right.
Henry Anderson.
The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you.
His kicker looks funny.
They lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Give him 11 yards.
Damn, fans are pissed. Holy shit.
And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to
ooh, I might have him here. I might have him here.
Maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is for... Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there. With
well,
number 15 on
Ross is broken.
Second of the game. And the Jets are going to add on.
I guess he moved out of the way.
A good hold in these wet
holy
conditions.
shit.
The point after is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Yo, J-Box, you seen that? I gotta watch that again later. Holy shit. Holy shit, what the fuck just happened?
So the Dolphins getting set to go here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Oh my god.
Move the ball at least a few times.
Been sick for like over a month.
Get a couple of first downs.
Crazy.
And hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. First down, Kaiser. His throw incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Throwing again is Kaiser on 2nd and 10.
Oh, he's on the O. No, he's not. That's really good.
He's got a man wide open, complete. A very solid gain of 27.
Follow the wrong guy.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On the give, this is Drake. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely.
Oh, where's Apke? Fuck.
Last play. Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you? On 2nd down.
There you go. Blow that shit up.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a full.
We're gonna gamble now.
There, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Okay.
On 3rd down, Kaiser. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out
I needed you to pick
bounds.
that.
So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Damn, Apke sucks and he's a monster.
Even
Holy
without
shit.
a ton of pressure
Crazy.
in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to put
Stuck him like glue.
defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
New York set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
What's he doing here? Okay. Interesting.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Damn.
Forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything
Cover
going,
2?
and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Interesting.
Here we go now. 3-19.
To throw on second down is Darnold. He's gonna
No, Darnold! Oh!
And they went for a big play through the air on
Oh, he
second.
bit on the drag.
One
Fuck!
of the toughest things about playing defensive back
He
is
bit on the
pattern
drag.
reading, trying to figure out what they're doing, and on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying.
I knew it was cover 2.
People call it dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Oh,
Two
Darnold, that was a
touchdowns
dong
already
touchdown
in
right
this
there.
First half, this one good for a first down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made
Oh, he's worried about the
initial
pass. Look at
move,
this. He's all
receivers
spread out and
breaking
shit.
away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around.
Let's test them deep now.
Well.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Back at it. Here we go. Gun.
Okay. Protect me? I should have protection. Yeah, he's only sending 3.
It's Darnold.
Oh, Ross is killing him. Ross is killing him right now.
A very solid gain of 27.
I know you don't get anything extra.
Ross
for degree
is
of difficulty,
killing him right now.
But maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
A first down throw, Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle.
Oh, he was going to be open, but they bumped into each other.
And
Fuck.
down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice plays. Yards that time. First down.
I'm dying, man.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Darnold on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him.
Ah.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it a second down.
He is in the torture chamber right now.
Watch it now, Barney.
Now they'll run it on the
Ah.
and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
All right, here we go.
Here's Cannon.
Got it.
They'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
What?
It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options
What?
here on 4th.
I can challenge that shit. I can't. Fuck. How the fuck did I get to the 1 but it's not a first down?
And inches. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Myers able to knock it through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they
This
need
coffee's
him
kicking
late
in
the
now.
game,
Let's
his
go.
confidence should be sky high.
Manny Machado.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Gonna look deep for Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Oh, what a run. What a run. What a run. Oh, my God.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
Athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Myers connects on the PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Oh my God. This poor man.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I don't know what happened there. He was open too. Interesting.
And out come the Dolphins now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory.
Oh,
just
nah,
a
he
little
wasn't
time.
open.
Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team.
My guy was on him.
You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk
You can have
is
all
a big
that.
decision here.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive.
What a
and also
fucking
give him
pick,
a
though.
first
Holy
down.
shit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, Kaiser.
Oh, wow. He threw it to that guy.
Complete. This is Albert Wilson.
Did not think he would throw to
He's
that
gonna
guy.
be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Okay.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On 1st down, Drake.
Oh, I tripped him. Oh, my God.
And past the 30 down to about the 27. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this
I need a little
first
sack
half of
action right here. Where's Apgay over here? Okay.
Come on, let's go. What? 90. What? 90.
Off the play fake, Kaiser. Wide open.
He ain't no
receiver
touchdown.
complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's taken down.
Oh, he almost ran out of time.
Too much getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And with just 1 second remaining.
Yo, J-Box, did you see the pick six? Oh my God. That shit was one of the dirtiest pick sixes I've ever had.
From the left hash, this from 39.
I did like 2 spin moves. I ran between the tackles.
And he
And
missed it. It's no good. So we've reached halftime with the
That was
Jets on top.
absolutely
As we
dirty.
send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a
That's
touchback,
insane.
and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here.
All right, let's
in
gamble
this
a little more
third
now.
quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to
Yo,
get
J-Boss
that
and
done.
Chiefs.
This is where
Chiefs
scripting
play the
comes
Browns
into
this
play a
week.
lot.
That's gonna be good.
Do you script coming out of the second?
Browns
Most of
undefeated
the
and
time in the
Chiefs, you
first
know.
half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10.
I think he's running
kind of
it.
a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get.
Kaiser hit, and he lost the football. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone
Yo, J-Boss, we got Manny, bro. I ain't fucking around right now. I'm all hyped.
Downfield or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Second down, Kaiser being chased out left. He's going to let
Swat that shit out of there. He is not testing Apke. I want him to throw it to me.
Charge the ball free and brings up third down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Third and long for Kaiser. He's going to air one out.
Oh, he knocked it out. Wow, that sucks.
The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Damn, that sucks. I thought I could pick that.
Wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jets will take over first and 10. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Gone.
He's 7-3 only. Pretty good.
On first down, Darnold. And it pops free.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
And brings up second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Here now is second and 10, again from
Actually, I
the
should just run the
41.
ball.
Detroit.
On the carry,
Yeah, I should
it's
just run the
Cannon.
ball.
And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate...
Oh, man, I got to do this.
make it
Sorry.
slow his pace
I don't
or
have 4
change
verticals.
direction,
No.
that's often the end result.
Fuck.
Green 39. Green 39. All right now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
What the hell is that?
Detroit. Detroit.
Oh, he's in trouble.
On first down, it's Darnold. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh!
Took a shot on first down.
I had him fucked up, too.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield...
He was not ready for
get
that.
the ball into the end zone. You throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue landed. Blue landed.
Let's try this out.
Back to the air, Darnold on second down.
Bro.
Over the middle, complete. That's Ross. That catch good.
That was
for
weird.
5. It's third down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
I should be good here.
Now it's Darnold. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to
Yo,
close
Ross
the game
out here. I mean,
really benefit your team.
I wasn't trying to roll out and wait, but I didn't have any other option.
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And the hit.
Oh, I thought he kicked that.
It's incomplete.
What else could we do?
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
No, check, Patriots.
They'll run with Cannon. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Trenton Cannon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh, that's not good.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard
Yo,
line.
Joseph, look at my touchdown.
Now ready to go back out on
The previous one. It was like a pick 6.
At halftime, they went through some possible changes.
That shit was dirty.
Aren't working, so now where do you go?
I'm gonna start using an app game. Fuck it.
It's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. You might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. It's complete to Drake. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
I know most of the time.
Oh, Pats playing Packers. I need you to lose that game, bro.
Running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
A pitch out to Drake. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Kaiser to throw it. Forced out to his left. He goes underneath.
Damn, my guy's tired. Holy shit.
There he goes inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Okay.
From the red zone now, Kaiser. Dancing to his left.
Oh, he was open.
Incomplete.
If he lobbed it right.
Intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Steps away to his left.
Keep forgetting he sent a spy.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Kaiser yet again. And he comes back with one complete.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
And he gets it inside
You
the
gotta be
10
kidding me.
They're able to
I just wanted to tap him.
down,
That's what I wanted to do.
sets up a first and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll give it to him up the middle. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Kaiser now on second down.
Stay out of bounds.
His guys will get the football back.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective.
Oh, never mind. We're good right here. This looks good to me.
Trying to cover passing routes. Why?
What defense is this?
They're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
Oh, he's in the wrong defense.
First down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2.
Detroit! Detroit!
No.
Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney! All right, here we go. 3-19! 3-19!
Okay. Using safety.
On second down, Darnold. It's a short one here.
Could
Complete to the tight
juice.
end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Patriot!
Oh.
Attack here. And forget about
Fuck, I
finding
didn't
the
know
lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right
Oh,
there.
shit.
Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring
Oh,
7,
shit. He
8,
fucked up.
9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
Now Darnold going deep.
Oh, Darnold. That's the second one you've done that.
Long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. The 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Oh, a scrap for
Deontay
the
Burnett.
He's going to come down with it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. On the stop, Stephon Anthony with a tackle.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty
Try it
quickly,
again.
didn't it? Closed fast.
Let's try it again.
Here's Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action?
Oh, I had it.
Swing the tight end free down.
Oh, that's fourth down.
A
Oh,
loss
fuck.
of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Damn it.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's
The announcer
land.
just said you have to think about going for it at this position.
Space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Get him, Apke.
Let's go. Brad 38. Brad 38.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
He has not tested Apke except once.
Throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Oh. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. A second down throw now for Kaiser. Buying time to his left. And that's incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Ohio.
They'll throw again. Kaiser. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact
Oh,
same
he's going
thing
deep somewhere.
But they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
I see
He's
him.
going to wind up and air it out.
Oh, what the fuck? I was right there.
Touchdown incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
This defense is
I knew he
continuing
was
to
going
contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man.
Oh, it's lagging.
You got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Under pressure here about the 43-yard line.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, a broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part, because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No.
And now look at him go. 20, 10, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will swell by one more. Here's Myers now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. So now here come the Dolphins. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points.
Oh, shit.
No way does that guy get on the field on this drive?
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. Listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a handoff for Drake. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Darren Lee there to get him down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Right back to Drake. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
On third down, Kaiser. Being chased out left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down. Here's Matt Hawk now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Or are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for the Jets, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Pack.